Alright guys, welcome to our workout for the day. We've got a body weight workout to make our way through today. So let's start by warming up our joints. Going through from our ankles all the way up through our body. Just taking our joints through their full range of motion. Preparing them for the workout. Today's workout is a 14, 12, 10 workout. So we're going to start with round one. We're going to have 14 exercises. We're going to do all 14 exercises for 35 seconds. Round two, we're going to drop off 2 exercises. So we're going to have 12 exercises. And we're going to do them for 40 seconds. And then round three, we've got 10 exercises and we're going to be going for 45 seconds. So each round will go for roughly 7.5 minutes. We'll have a short break in between. Just working through the thoracic now, so upper body. Keeping those hips nice and steady, and then rotating through, getting more rotation through. Opening up through the shoulders. Really important now with our posture. People are doing a lot more sitting, so making sure that those shoulder blades are moving as they should. All right, nice big arm circles, all the way down, all the way up. That's it. Make sure you've got your tunes on. At home, separate the shoulder blades, really move with purpose. All the way up, all the way around. Bring your hands together, roll the wrists. If you are tuning in on Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Sorry I was a little bit late today. Technical issues. It's all good now. All right, kick your leg through. And open into an arch. Don't need to do too many reps, just need to do 4 or 5, taking that joint through its range. And remember, moving with purpose, controlling every movement that we do. Squatting down, moving a little bit left to right, forward and back. Opening up through the hips. All right, let's go through our mobility flow. So down on the ground, right into our child's pose. So remember, start in an all fours position and then drop yourself back. And just breathe. Arms out nice and long. Sitting down on the heels. Big breath, shift your weight forward into that angry cat position. Okay, so up on all fours. And then down into the cow position, pushing the shoulder blades together and the hips. Bit of cat-cow action just to get some movement through those areas. And then when you're ready, drop the hips down to the ground into your cobra. Toes pointing into the ground, push yourself back into your downward dog. All the way back into the balls of your feet. And when you're ready, left foot up to the left hand, and get that left hand to rotate to the sky. Drop the right hip down a little bit. Get some rotation, just breathe. Then hand goes back down, and then back to the other side. So this time right side. Bring yourself up, squeeze that back glute as well. Get a nice stretch through those hip flexors. All right, so before we start our main workout, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain all of the exercises for you. All right, then we'll do our warm up. Then we get started. So like I said, for round one, we've got 14 exercises. Round two, 12. Round three, 10. All right, exercise number one is a squat pulse. So we're in our regular squat position. We drop down, all the way down, and then we just come out slightly and then down. So we're just in this position here, controlled, okay? We're not bouncing, we have complete control of the movement. Movement number 2 is called a plank walk. So you can start up on your hands, okay, that strong plank position. All right, you're gonna drop down onto your elbows and then back up. Again, controlling, we don't want the hips to move around too much. All right, straight up, straight down, okay? Very important. Our hip thrusts, we should be very good at these by now. Feet together, tilt the pelvis, drive up, squeeze, back down. Tilt the pelvis, drive up, squeeze. Next, we've got our lunge motion. Today, we've either got step back lunges, okay, keeping those legs on train tracks, or we're going to go into our plyometric lunge. Skaters or Cossack squats. Cossacks, wide stance, drop down to the side, keep the chest up, down to the other side, work your range. Skaters, more dynamic. Push from side to side, load up that leg, push off. Into our bear crawl, on all fours, crawling forward nice and easy, and back. Change directions. Don't just move forward and back. Use the space you've got. Crawl around the living room. All right, sit-ups. Feet together. All the way down, touch the ground. All the way up. Imagine you've got a rope around your chest and you're being pulled forward. All right, that's the motion we want. All right, you can take that into a V-up if you want to take it to another level. Reverse plank. So more glute work. So hands behind, gonna push the hips to the sky, squeeze the glutes, and keep those hips up as high as we can for the whole motion. Our dead bug. We're gonna have 90-90 in the legs, hands up. We're gonna push that lower back into the ground. We're gonna extend the right arm back and the left leg. So opposite arm to leg, just working through that motion there, making sure we keep that lower back pushed into the ground. Our 2-step dash, we all know, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Side planks. We're going to be on our side. Our elbow is going to be directly below our shoulder. We're going to make a nice straight line. We're going to push ourselves up. All right, we can raise our hand up. If we want to make this harder, we can raise one leg up. If we feel we need support, we're going to bring that top leg over towards our knee, and that's going to help keep our hips up in that position there. We've got that twice. Obviously, we need to do left and right side, and then we're going to finish off with burpees. So guys, that is our workout for today. We're going to get stuck into a warm-up. Before so, we've got 20 seconds of frog squats, followed by 20 seconds of good mornings, followed by 20 seconds of side lunges. All right, you can just work along with me as we progress through this one. Make sure you've got your music on. All right, we're starting in 10 seconds. We've got our frog squats for 20 seconds. There's no break between these. We've got to get through all 3. All right, here we go. Frog squats. Elbows inside the knees, hinging through those hips. Keeping those knees out, chest up high. Work your range. Keep those knees out. All right, straight into our good mornings. Hand behind the head, push the hips back, drive forward. All right, side lunges. Let's go. So out to the side, load that knee up, push off, back to the middle. Making sure that that leg stays loaded up. Knee tracks in line with toes. Chest stays high. If you need to, put the arms behind the head to keep the chest up. All right, back into our frog squats, round 2. Here we go. All right, good mornings. Hands behind the head, pull the shoulders back. Push the hips back, squeeze the glutes. And we've got our side lunges to finish. Here we go, let's go. Important that that knee lines up and tracks in line with your toes. So whichever way your toes are pointing, your knee should go over your toes. Good work. Well done. All right, before we get started on the main workout, make sure your area is clear. Have a quick drink. We're going to get started very soon. All right, Zoomers, just make sure you've got me on speaker view so that you can see what's going down. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get started. We're starting in 10 seconds. We've got 14 exercises. We're starting with our squat pulses. Let's go. So down in that squat position, just moving up and down, nice and controlled. Knees are out, chest up high. Remember, if you need to, regular squat. If you want to go up another level, go into that plyometric squat. It's completely up to you. Keep those knees out. Do not let them cave in. 10 more seconds, then we're into our plank. Plank walk. Here we go, plank walk. Let's go. So high plank, down into low plank, and back up again. If you need to, too much pressure on the wrists, hold a plank. Do not move the hips. Keep the hips as steady as you can. Nice work. 10 more seconds into hip thrusts. Here we go. Feet together, knees out, shoulder width, tilt the pelvis, drive up and squeeze. Keep the hands over the chest. Good. Making sure to really squeeze and push those hips as high as you can. We've got our step back or plyo lunge next. All right, everyone up. Here we go, lunges. So we're either stepping back or we're in our jump. Feet stay on train tracks. You'll notice that they don't go one foot in front of the other. Stability is important. Next we've got skaters or Cossacks. Here we go. Let's go. So Cossacks, we're out nice and wide, coming up to the center, back down. We're doing those skaters, all right, loading up, balancing on one leg. Think of downhill skiing. All right, 10 more seconds and then we've got our bear crawls. Here we go, let's go. Bear crawl. Just crawl around your room. All fours position. Little to very little hip rotation. Keep the hips steady. Ten more seconds, and then we've got our sit-ups. Here we go. Let's go. All the way down, touch the ground, all the way up. Doing very well, 15 seconds. Got our reverse plank. Here we go, let's go. Hips all the way to the sky. Don't let them fall. Just breathe. Keep them up. 5 seconds and we're into dead bugs. All right, let's go. 90-90 with the legs, hands up, lower back into the ground, extend opposite arm to leg. Doing well, 10 more seconds. Keep that lower back in the ground. 2-step dash, coming up. Everybody up, let's go. Here we go, 2 steps forward, touch the ground, 2 steps back. This is where the heart rate comes up. We've got 2 side planks coming up. Keep pushing, go as hard as you can. 10 more seconds. All right, side plank. Elbow below shoulder, hips up high. Nice straight line, arm to the sky. If you need to, put one leg, the top leg over the top near the knee, help support. If you want to make it harder, raise that top leg up. Just hold and breathe. We're going to move to the other side. All right, other side. That's it, guys, really good. Leg raises are next, so get that core the whole way through, 10 seconds. Here we go. Hands under the hips, raise the legs up and back down. If you want to, put that pulse in. Make it that bit harder. All right, guys, last exercise is our burpees. Let's go. So with our burpees, remember we want to go all the way to the ground, then come all the way up, stand tall. Use a couch if you need to, or a chair. Good work. All right, round 1 is done. Grab a quick drink. Got round 2 to go. All right. So, round 2. No more leg raises, no more burpees. So we finished with our 2 side planks. What we need to make sure though, is we're now going for 40 seconds on each one. So, we add 5 seconds to each one. Just got the 12 exercises this time. All right, let's get ready to go. Starting in 10 seconds. Squat pulses to start. Here we go. All the way down and just hold that position there, pulsing up and down. Think about screwing your feet into the ground. Create tension. Chest up high. Don't fall forward. Your shoulders should stay in line, if not behind your knees. Almost there. 5 seconds. Burning. Plank walks next. Let's go. Plank walk. So high plank, into low plank, and then back up. Nice and strong through the hips, through the shoulders. Get those wrists directly below the shoulder. Got hip thrust next. 5 seconds. Here we go. Rolling over. Let's go. Tilt the pelvis, drive up, squeeze, and release. Pelvic tilt, up, squeeze, and release. All the way up, as high as you can get them. Keep your arms over your chest. 15 more seconds. And then we're into our lunges. Step back or jump. All right, everyone up. Lunge time. Let's go. So stepping back. Making sure that knee tracks in line with the toes. Okay, we don't want to see any knees shifting in and out. Nice and straight. Same as if you go into the jump. The knee should still track in line with the toe. Skaters or Cossacks are next. Here we go. Nice wide stance. For those Cossacks, get a nice stretch through the adductors. If you're skating, remember, pretend you're exactly like that. You're a skater. Arms for balance and propulsion. Balance on that leg. Bear crawls are next, guys. Coming up in 5 seconds. Here we go. Bear crawl. On all fours. Crawling around. Keep going, that's it guys, we've got sit-ups next. Here we go. All the way down, touch the ground, all the way up. Remember, pulled up like you've got a rope around your chest. That's it, guys. Reverse plank. Let's go. Hips up as high as you can get them. Body nice and straight. If you're worried about the shoulder position on this one, you go into a glute hold. So like a hip thrust, just hold the hips up as high as you can. If you want to make this harder, bring the legs in, go into a tabletop. 10 more seconds, two-step dash. Keep the hips up. Here we go, two-step dash. Let's go. 2 steps forward, touch the ground. I missed the dead bug, we're gonna get that next. Keep going, just keep moving. Ten more seconds. Down on the ground for a dead bug coming up. Here we go. All right. Tabletop legs, extending opposite arm to leg, keeping that lower back on the ground. The key to this is you must keep that lower back down. That's it, guys. We've got our 2 side planks to finish this off. All right, side plank number 1. All the way up. Nice straight crucifix line. Remember, if you need to, bring that top leg over the top to help keep you up. If you want to make this harder, raise the top leg up. And just breathe. 15 more seconds. Other side. Let's go. Just hold it. Just breathe. Bring that leg up if you need to. Almost there. Good job, guys. All right, that's round 2 done. 1 more round to go. Grab a quick drink. So, our final round, we drop off another 2 exercises. So we have 10 exercises this time. We're going for 45 seconds each. So we are going to finish on our 2-step dash as we normally do. Got to give it everything you've got in that last 45 seconds. All right, we're going to start shortly, starting in about 30 seconds. Last round. All right. Starting in 10, guys. Squat pulses, plyo squats, squat hold, whatever squat you want. Let's go, last round. Chest up nice and high. Screw those feet in. Weight evenly distributed through the foot, shoulders back. You have to pace yourself through a lot of these ones. They are gonna burn. 45 seconds can be a long time. Brilliant work. 10 seconds and we're in our plank. There we go, into a plank. Let's go. So we're walking today, down onto our elbows, up onto our wrists. We don't want the hips to move too much. We want our elbows to stay below our shoulder and our wrists to come below our shoulder when we're in that high position. Got our hip thrusts are next. Hip thrusts in 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Get that pelvic tilt, drive up, squeeze, relax. Push those hips as high as you can get them. Focus on your breathing. Ten seconds and we're into our lunges. All right, up we get. Lunge, let's go. So we're stepping back today, or we are jumping. Whichever option you go for, your knee stays in line with your toes. We don't want to see it shaking around. Our legs are on train tracks. They stay hip width apart. We don't put one in front of the other like that. Okay, we want that stability. Ten more seconds, and we're into our skaters or our Cossacks. Here we go. Let's go. Cossacks, nice wide stance. Up, down to one side, back up, and then the other. Remember, if you want to do skaters, get more dynamic. Load up that leg, push off. You want to try and get at least a meter between your jumps. This is the last round, guys. Give it all you've got. Got bear crawls. Coming up. Here we go. Into our bear crawl. We want that all four position. Knees come up off the ground. Crawling. Change directions. Crawl around your living room. Ten seconds, and we're into sit-ups. Here we go. Let's go. All the way down, all the way up. V up if you want, V tuck. If you want to make it harder, that V tuck. Got our reverse plank coming up. Remember, if it's too much pressure on the shoulders, you want that hip thrust hold. Here we go. All right, reverse plank. Hands behind, hips all the way up. Want to make it harder? Bring the feet in and go into a tabletop. And depending on where your feet are positioned, will depend on where you feel it more. It's a lot of hamstring work going on right now. Got our dead bug and then our two-step dash and we're done, guys. All right, dead bugs. Let's go. Opposite arm to knee, keep that lower back in the ground. This is where you're going to catch your breath. And you're going to go all out in that last 45 seconds. Ten seconds. Everyone up. Let's go. Two-step dash, guys. Finish it off. All the way forward, all the way back. Use your mat as a guide. From one end of your mat to the other. As fast as you can go. "20 seconds. Go, go, go. Well done. Awesome work, guys. Well done. There you have it. That's today's workout. If you would like to know more about our on-demand programming, just type on demand in the comments if you're on Facebook and we'll reach out. I'm going to tune in with our members. So take care. Bye for now.